special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome to Lexington and Kroger Field, the home stadium of the Kentucky Wildcats. As we see the number 18 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3-Day Sports, I'm Chris Powell, joined with the week by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing going. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They're going to the air in the first play. It's an out pitch made. Heads it in. Solid gain.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
You can score on these guys. Do this.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He can go. At the 10 now. Touchdown. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play. To get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. You want to brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's made on the left side. Just good enough for a first down.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The offense going with the hurry up. Thrown quickly. Caught in the right foot. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Kentucky. He runs the full race to the end zone. There's no quarterback. I'm going to appreciate the receiver that runs his routes precisely.
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here comes a jet sweep. Running through the tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. The shotgun running play call.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not letting him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left.
He'll be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. He drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is intercepted. A tackle for the defense. After a short return, the play ends that threat.
Boy, the quarterback was drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Ball handed off. Physical run earns the first down.
There are a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Good throw, catch made on the outlet. Solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The key here, Chris, is is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver. And I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first time marker.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. 1st down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Slides the quick throw. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, the call is so predictable, Craig, but that timing is just so tough to stop.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but they ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long on the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. But they don't connect.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Turner is tackled by this punt coverage So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play fake, looking to throw. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Kentucky.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete under heavy pressure, just got in the way.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go. The tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the handoff. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's picked up. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made by the big tight end. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. And wisely throw that one away. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Still down by 7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Didn't quite get the payoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Give it to the back again. And you see him able to make the stop after a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Pulls it in outside the 20, still running. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's Robinson. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down the 4.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the
pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, tied. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, and hands it off. They continue to feed the running back who has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting home at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a fly to the right. Catch may have been on the left side and explosive. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to get the sticks.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. We get to the end of three. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Running out of time to look it. Pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's third and a mile. Nothing back to throw. And the hitter just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Inside give now from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll run it here. Looking for more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Fighting for yards, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, the quarterback knew that one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Launching one to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Good job.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no lead.
Well, he moves the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up his third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try to run this one in. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. A timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they've regained the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.